Yo, what up, gamers? What's up, gamers? The absolute amazing gamers. Welcome and welcome on back. That's right, I am Patrick the Smarts and dumb of being funny. Funny. Oh man, one of these days I always like doing impressions just to make everybody kind of laugh at the joke. Which, again, if it was a laugh, then it was a laugh. But if it wasn't, then it wasn't a laugh. But okie dokie, I got some good news and amazing news. That, by the way, this man that you're looking at in the camera right now, that I got myself a phone. And then I finally got a new phone, which is a Samsung. Yes! Just yes, yes, and yes. Oh, yeah. Just hell yeah. Just hell yeah. And Orbic is a bye bye, and the Samsung's a hello, hello. So yeah, 4G poofed and 5G has now been born. Which at this point, all I gotta say that the 5G phone is going to be rad. Which is just going to be pretty cool at times. I think the Samsung, by the way, is just going to give me a lot of good content. And most of the times that whatever actually benefits me or suits me even quite differently and frankly a bit better. So the news is, everybody, that all I gotta say that I got a Samsung. And also, the case, by the way, I got was a silver. A very good silver. Because at this point, it probably is a bit stronger at this point. So, yeah, it's probably a bit stronger. And, yeah, that's just all I gotta say. And, bro, the size of my Samsung is freaking big right here. You guys are seeing right here by this case. So, all you guys gotta know is hopefully you guys do enjoy that exactly of the case. And yeah, and also at this point, yes, it does kind of look like a mirror, which at this point it's probably true at this point, so it's probably true. Now, all I'm gonna say, guys, is that I hope you guys might as well enjoy the video gamers, and also just for as a very good heads up, by the way, gamers, is that I hope that you guys once again do enjoy the video. And as it for very much likely is a great question by any chance, is that yeah, it's actually pretty good. Once I actually probably know that it's actually pretty good for me to have like a new phone for once. Like, thank God I got a new phone. Like, trust me, I actually am pretty proud to say this, gamers, that I actually am very happy just to finally have a 5G phone for once. Just gives me a little bit of good positivity and just gives me like good joy just for having finally a new phone. And oh yeah, I'm heading to the big leagues, dog. I'm in the big leagues. Like, bro, I'm literally hitting that up there. Like, seriously, it's true. I am. Because at this point, I just finally got a touch screen. And also, what really is stupid is I do kind of blame Orbic for having its buttons. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, come on. I was literally trying just to deal with many buttons as I can. But seriously, the buttons were just so bad. Like, literally so bad. Like, I have to move up, right, left, and down. Like, the problem was the right button the whole time. Like, it was that freaking hard to use my fingers because, bro, my fingers were tortured. So much out of it, but at least I gotta say, it's just that, wow. Just wow. But, anyways, that's just all I want to say for a little bit of a complaint for myself, just to say why I kind of blame the Orbic than just like the Samsung, because trust me, Samsung, it's just been pretty good for a while today. Like, I actually am pretty much enjoying it today. Just actually having a good time with the Orbic. I mean, not Orbic, I mean Samsung. That. Samsung, and Saint Samsung. So all I gotta say that the Samsung is just awesome. And also, by the way, by any chance that yes, the Samsung is gonna get a little used to me by saying that word, other than not hearing the Orbic anymore, which that's probably gonna be for that. And the bad news is that I probably am not gonna get any of that data back exactly from that old phone, which I'm probably am not getting that data back. And yeah, I'm just really am not getting that back anymore because at this point, it's just probably dead at this point because I mean, the battery lasted freaking out. Like, it went out like a light and it just didn't come back on anyways. You know what I mean? When I take the battery out, of course, that's probably why it probably went out. And then speaking of when it went out, by the way, is that yeah, it pretty much was on its last foot anyway because it just couldn't survive anyway because due to the lack of the old phone's stupidity and then pretty odd reasons with the phone. So it was pretty stupid to begin with. So yeah, I gotta say that this is going to be a very good time. Very good time with the Samsung. Very great. And then yes, the Samsung, by the way, has a lot of good things. By the way, it really has like a lot, which pretty much is amazing. I could finally even watch YouTube. By the way, I could watch YouTube on my phone as I ever want to because trust me, I would be doing it from the laptop and then Samsung and then Samsung to laptop. Like it's gonna be both ways straight, like both ways amazing. Like, how much amazing am I? A lot. A little bit. Which actually brings me a lot of good intentions to say is how awesome it's going to really be for me just for having to enjoy the good times with the new phone. It's just going to be wild. Like, it's going to be a one hell of a wild ride and a crazy ride of 2025. But, yep, it seems to me that I probably will enjoy it for some good reasons. And then, as in for another fact, by the way, just as in for another fact, by the way, is that hopefully you guys do enjoy the video itself. And also, by the way, I probably am going to make another Would You Rather with pretty much with Bendy and then Candy the cat. Yes, Bendy the dancing demon and then Candy the cat, which I probably am going to get those two characters just to do a Would You Rather since they probably have not faced each other for a while because I mean, they probably have not like faced face to face before, which they probably have not. I mean, they're both rivals from different locations. Like they're both rivals from different locations. Like Freddy Fazbear is like a rival to Bendy and then Candy or any other restaurant, I think. And then it goes to the same thing with Candy the cat, with also the same thing. And then as for Bendy, he's probably more of a studio character than just like from a restaurant. I mean, he's just more likely just like trying to outbest kind of like Mickey Mouse or something like that, which I probably would say that would win that competition. But unfortunately, Bendy's gonna have a new rival anyway, which I don't know who's the new rival against that, of course, which I have no clue, but whatever. So at this point, thank you guys for once again for taking the time to enjoy this video, and don't worry, I'll still make videos on the 18th and 17th. Trust me, I'll still make videos on this gaming channel. And I still did came up with the fact that I did kind of remind myself about things like, oh, that might be a good idea to have Bendy and Candy to actually have a competition with each other and see who wins more. Would you rather wins? Like that's just what I kind of thought a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna think of that idea. I might actually think of that idea. So there you go. That probably will be number 10. And for much more, I don't know how many Would You Rabbers I would do, but let's see how I would probably end it in season 3, just to more likely get to number 4 some point, which I have a lot of Would You Rather stuff. Lots. Like, seriously. Lots and lots of Would You Rathers. Like, a lot of them. So yeah, guess there probably will be a fourth season, which I probably would try to make a fourth season out of it. But it's going to take some time for a little while just to actually move up another number. And then as it for me, I might probably take in another spot again and just do another Would You Rather, but different. But with that being said, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And remember, the 4 keys you guys got to do is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. And that way you guys, again, will not miss a single video that comes on this gaming channel. That I am once again am your boy. That I once again am your pretty much amazing gamer. That I am Patrick the Smarts and dumb of being funny. Anyways, see you guys again in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. See you guys soon and see you guys later. Peace out. Goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. See you next time.